The restaurant lights glimmered faintly against the wide windows overlooking the city skyline, but Emma Carter felt only shadows inside her heart. Once, she had commanded rooms filled with power brokers and CEOs, her voice carrying the weight of an empire she had built from scratch. But tonight, seated in a wheelchair with her trembling hands hidden beneath the tablecloth, she felt invisible, broken, and exposed. A blind date, that was her best friend's desperate idea to help her feel alive again. Yet Emma already knew it was a mistake. No one wanted a paralyzed woman. Not after the car accident that stole her ability to walk, her fiancé who abandoned her in the hospital, and the confident smile she once wore like armor. The seat across from her remained empty, and every tick of the clock only deepened her humiliation. Before I dive deeper into this extraordinary journey of resilience, second chances, and unexpected love, let me ask you this: if you believe in kindness, in the beauty of new beginnings, and in the power of second chances, please take a moment to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe to the channel. Kindness never fails. Together, we can keep spreading stories that remind us hope is never lost. Emma was moments away from wheeling herself out of that restaurant when the doors opened with an unexpected crash. A man in oil-stained jeans, a worn leather jacket, and calloused hands hurried inside, clearly out of place among the polished suits and glittering dresses. Heads turned, some guests scoffed, but he didn't care. His eyes scanned the room until they landed on her. Emma froze. This wasn't the sharp-suited businessman she expected. It was a mechanic, a stranger who looked like life had been harder on him than most. He approached her table, rubbing the grease from his hands with a rag, and smiled, not with pity, not with judgment, but with warmth so disarming that Emma felt her chest tighten. What Emma didn't know was that Jack Turner had his own story of brokenness. Years of working under cars, saving money for dreams that never came true, carrying scars from a childhood marked by loss. He wasn't anyone's idea of a perfect blind date. But Jack was real, and as the evening unfolded, Emma realized he wasn't here to mock her wheelchair or tiptoe around her scars. He asked about her, listened to her, laughed with her, and for the first time since her accident, she forgot the steel frame that bound her legs. Still, Emma battled the voices inside her head. Could she really let someone in again? Could she risk being vulnerable after losing so much? Nights after their meeting, she replayed the moment in her mind, his rough hands gently adjusting her glass, his unpolished honesty when he admitted he was nervous, his refusal to treat her like she was fragile. Slowly, Jack broke through the walls she had built. He wasn't impressed by her CEO title or intimidated by her wealth. He saw Emma, not the wheelchair, not the power, not the tragedy, just her. But life wasn't ready to make it easy. When Emma's board of directors discovered her budding relationship with Jack, whispers of scandal began. A mechanic dating a powerful CEO. They questioned her judgment, worried about her image, even hinted she could lose control of the company she had sacrificed everything for. Emma found herself at a crossroads: choose the image she had worked her whole life to protect or follow the fragile thread of happiness she never thought she would feel again. Jack, too, wrestled with his pride. He worried he wasn't good enough for her, that one day she'd wake up and realize she deserved someone polished, someone who belonged in her world of glass towers and luxury cars. But every time he thought of walking away, he remembered the way. Emma's eyes lit up when she laughed. And she hadn't laughed in years. The turning point came on a stormy night when Emma's wheelchair broke down outside her office building. The rain poured as she sat stranded, helpless. Colleagues passed by pretending not to notice, too busy, too self-absorbed, too uncomfortable to help. Just as despair clawed at her heart, headlights cut through the rain. Jack's old pickup truck pulled up, and he jumped out, soaking wet, to scoop her into his arms. He didn't hesitate. He didn't care who was watching. At that moment, Emma realized he was the one person who truly saw her, not as broken, but as whole. From that night on, their bond deepened. Emma stopped hiding behind her company walls and allowed herself to feel again. Jack pushed her wheelchair up hills just to watch her throw her head back in laughter, and Emma showed him that love wasn't about wealth or status, but about showing up when it mattered most. Together, they found strength in each other's scars, healing in each other's broken pieces. Emma never expected to smile again, but with Jack by her side, her smile returned, brighter, freer, stronger than ever. She learned that life doesn't always give you the love story you imagined. Sometimes, it gives you the one you need most. And now, dear listeners, if Emma's journey from despair to hope, from loneliness to unexpected love, has touched your heart, Please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to Kindness Never Fails for more stories of resilience and second chances.